Alaska, a remote and cold state in the United States, is home to one of the largest fishing industries in the world. With its long coastline and rich waters, Alaska is ideal for catching seafood such as herring and speck. For hundreds of years, fishermen have used traditional tools to exploit the natural resources here. But today, modern technology and large fishing boats have changed the way they work. A fisherman's life at sea is not simply about catching fish. They face harsh weather, rough seas, and difficult working conditions. Each trip can last from several days to several weeks, and during that time, they must endure bitter cold, strong winds, and even the risk of storms. Fishermen often work long hours, with little time to rest. Each net, each wave carries not only fish but also concerns about safety and livelihood. A small mistake on board can lead to serious consequences, from losing fish to endangering lives. In the video, the process of catching herring and speck is described in detail from preparation. Dropping the net to harvesting. Modern fishing boats are equipped with specialized tools such as large nets, fish locating radar, and support equipment to increase productivity and reduce labor time. Fishermen coordinate smoothly, drop the net into the seabed and collect huge catches of fish. Herring and speck are two very popular fish in Alaskan waters. Each net can contain tons of fish, and pulling the net requires not only strength but also dexterity to ensure the net does not tear or the fish does not slip. After being pulled up, the nets will be immediately transferred to a cold storage compartment to keep the fish fresh before being brought back to land between fishermen. Despite facing great challenges of nature and profession, solidarity, team spirit and mutual support help them overcome the most difficult moments. The video also depicts the image of fishermen as a big family at sea, where each person has an important role in the common success. When the ship prepares to set sail, from the captain, the mechanic to the people directly involved in pulling the net, all coordinate together smoothly. This is not a job that can be done alone but requires the cooperation of the whole group. This cohesion is not only a factor that helps the work go smoothly but also the foundation of sustainable development in the fishing community. The story in the video is not only about fish, about the sea, but also about the deep relationship between people in the fishing community. They share joys, difficulties and common concerns about the future of the profession. It is this solidarity that has created the spiritual strength that has helped them survive and thrive through many generations. 9. Improvements in fishing technology. The development of modern technology has brought a great step forward in the fishing industry in Alaska. Previously, fishermen relied only on their experience and feelings to locate fish. However, today, with the support of advanced electronic devices such as radar, sonar and global positioning systems, GPS, detecting and tracking schools of fish has become much more accurate. Modern fishing boats are not only equipped with large nets but also have automatic systems that help harvest quickly and efficiently. This not only increases productivity but also reduces labor for fishermen. Modern refrigeration systems on board help preserve fish better, ensuring fresh quality when they reach consumers. The video details how fishing boats use this technology to optimize the fishing process. From locating fish schools, dropping nets at the right time, to harvesting and preserving, all are done accurately and efficiently, helping fishermen not only catch more fish but also reduce waste and protect the marine environment. Herring and speckled fish are two types of fish with high economic value not only in the US market but also in many countries around the world. Herring contains a lot of omega-3 and nutrients important for human health. So it is popular in the food and pharmaceutical industries. Speckled fish, with its delicious taste and rich nutrition, is also a main ingredient in many famous dishes. After being caught, herring and speckled fish will be processed at factories on land. A portion will be exported to markets such as Japan, Europe and other Asian countries, where the demand for high-quality seafood is always high. The video also provides impressive figures on the export volume and economic value that herring and speck bring to the Alaskan and American economies. The boats not only bring in fish, but also bring prosperity to coastal communities. Income from fishing not only helps fishermen feed their families but also contributes to the development of supporting industries such as processing, transportation and export. Although the fishing industry brings many benefits, it also faces great challenges in protecting marine resources. The decline in fish populations due to overfishing can lead to ecological imbalances, harming marine flora and fauna and coastal communities that rely on seafood for their livelihoods. The video emphasizes the importance of protecting marine resources to ensure sustainable development for future generations. Protection measures include establishing conservation areas, limiting the number of fish caught each year, and adopting environmentally friendly fishing techniques. Fishermen and large fishing companies in Alaska have recognized this and are working hard to make changes to protect the environment. They strictly follow regulations on fishing quotas and use advanced technology to minimize the impact on the marine ecosystem. This helps ensure that the herring and speck stocks will always be abundant for future generations. The video ends with a look at the future of fishing in Alaska. Despite many challenges ahead, from climate change, changes in the marine environment to global competition, the fishing industry here still has great potential. With the support of science and technology, environmental awareness and the solidarity of fishermen, fishing in Alaska promises to continue to develop. Future generations of fishermen will not only inherit the skills and knowledge of their predecessors, but also have access to the latest technologies to develop a more sustainable career. The video also conveys a strong message about the importance of training and educating the younger generation about the value of the profession. Herring and speck fishing is not only an industry but also a way for people to exploit the natural resources of the sea. Alaska's waters are considered one of the richest in the world in terms of biodiversity and seafood production. Herring and speck are fish with high nutritional value and are an important food source for many countries. However, the exploitation of marine resources cannot be done indiscriminately. The fishing industry in Alaska follows strict regulations on environmental protection and maintaining ecological balance. The US government and environmental protection organizations have set fishing quotas and strict controls to ensure that fish species are not overexploited, keeping marine resources abundant for future generations. Fishing brings great economic value not only to fishermen but also to the Alaskan and American economies. herring and speck are processed and exported to many markets around the world, bringing in a large source of income for companies and fishermen. In addition, the fishing industry also creates thousands of jobs, from working on fishing boats to seafood processing plants on land. In addition, fishing also contributes to building and maintaining the traditional culture of coastal communities. In Alaska, this profession is not only a job but also a part of the lives and cultural identity of the people. They have lived with the sea, grown up with the sea, and passed on the profession to the next generations. Although fishing brings many economic benefits, it also poses great challenges to the environment. The video also emphasizes the importance of protecting the marine environment and maintaining natural resources. In order to continue to exploit and develop the fishing industry, it is necessary to have measures to protect the marine environment, such as limiting overfishing, using modern technology to minimize negative impacts on the ecosystem, and encouraging sustainable fishing methods. The documentary about American fishermen catching hundreds of tons of herring and speck in the Alaskan Sea is a true story about the difficult but proud life of workers at sea. Through it, the audience not only understands more about the fishing industry but also feels the importance of protecting natural resources and the value of fishing for life and economy. Above all, it evokes gratitude and respect for the people who work hard day and night at sea to bring us valuable products from the sea. One of the particularly important aspects of the fishing industry in Alaska is the close connection fishing and protecting natural resources. The fishermen of Alaska, who toil day and night at sea, are not only the ones who earn a living for their families, but also the unsung heroes who contribute to the economy and protect the environment. They work tirelessly, facing dangers and hardships to bring us products from the sea. This documentary not only celebrates their work, but also inspires respect and admiration for the courageous people who have chosen this arduous but also very proud profession. The fishing industry in Alaska not only benefits individual fishermen, but also plays an important role in the local and national economy. The return of fishing boats with hundreds of tons of fish is not simply a personal achievement but also a great source of income for seafood processing enterprises, exporters, and the entire surrounding business community. Once the fish are unloaded from the ship at Alaskan ports, the processing begins. It's a complex process that involves cleaning, packaging, refrigeration, and shipping to international markets. Thousands of workers are employed at seafood processing plants to handle these massive hauls, ensuring the quick and efficient movement of goods. The prosperity of many Alaskan coastal towns depends on the fishing industry, and the entire community benefits from this income. The money from the sale of fish goes not only into the pockets of the fishermen, but also to the development of local infrastructure, from roads to schools to medical facilities. Fishermen not only feed their families, but also contribute significantly to the development and stability of the entire region. In addition, large companies in the Alaskan fishing industry also contribute to the national economy through taxes and other contributions. Alaskan seafood products are not only consumed domestically but also exported to many places around the world, bringing in billions of US dollars each year. Despite its great economic contributions, the fishing industry in Alaska cannot avoid major environmental challenges. One of the most prominent problems is the decline in fish populations due to overfishing, climate change, and environmental pollution. Marine ecosystems are increasingly under pressure from economic development and industrial fishing activities, causing serious impacts on the sustainability of marine resources. In the video, images of fish stocks gradually declining or sea areas affected by changes in water temperature emphasize the severity of the problem. This is not just an Alaskan problem but a global one, when the ocean, an extremely valuable resource, is under threat. Maintaining effective fish resource management policies and protecting the marine environment is essential to ensure sustainable development. Governments and environmental organizations are working with fishermen and fishing companies to find sustainable solutions. Some measures have been implemented, including limiting the amount of fish caught each year, establishing marine protected areas, and using environmentally friendly fishing technologies. Another aspect mentioned in the video is the role of biotechnology in protecting fish resources and ensuring the sustainable development of the fisheries industry. Biotechnology can help improve the ability of aquaculture to grow seafood, reduce pressure on wild fish stocks, and ensure product quality. In some areas, the application of biotechnology has helped fishermen produce high-quality products while minimizing negative impacts on the environment. For example, raising fish in closed water recirculation systems allows for better control of the farming environment. Minimizing the use of antibiotics and chemicals. This not only protects the health of consumers but also minimizes environmental pollution. The combination of biotechnology and traditional fishing can create a perfect balance between exploitation and conservation, between economic development and environmental protection. An indispensable element in the video is the personal stories of the fishermen. Each person on the fishing boat has their own story, about the reason they came to the profession, about their passion for the sea and the difficult but meaningful life. Fishermen are not simply workers, but also people who live with the sea, attached to the sea for their whole lives. In this section, the video will delve into the personal experiences of the fishermen, from the times they faced danger when having to fight with storms, to the joyful moments of releasing a big catch after many days at sea. Every sea trip is a journey not only geographically but also spiritually. Fishermen in Alaska are known for their resilience and courage, qualities that help them overcome all difficulties at sea. Through the video, the audience will understand more about the lives of these people, about the sacrifices and efforts they put in to bring products from the sea to all of us. 18. While many traditional occupations are gradually being forgotten, fishing in Alaska still maintains a strong vitality thanks to the inheritance from one generation to the next. Older fishermen are always ready to pass on their experience to the younger generation, who will continue this challenging work in the future. The video will also emphasize the role of the younger generation in preserving and developing the fishing industry. With the support of technology, education, and environmental policies, young fishermen can learn and adopt more sustainable practices in their work. This not only helps protect natural resources, but also ensures the long-term prosperity of coastal communities. The future of fishing in Alaska depends heavily on the younger generation, who will continue to carry with them a passion for the ocean, a sense of community, and a sense of environmental responsibility. One of the final messages the video wants to convey is the importance of raising public awareness about the role of the marine environment and the sustainability of resource exploitation. Fishing is not only an economic industry, but also a responsibility for the future of the planet. Every action we take, from consuming seafood to supporting environmental policies, affects the survival of the ocean and the creatures in it. The Alaskan fishing industry is a great example of sustainable development, with fishermen and governments working together to protect marine resources. However, this needs to be spread more widely so that everyone understands the importance of protecting the ocean. The video also encourages viewers to think about consuming seafood responsibly, from choosing sustainably caught products to limiting the use of products that are harmful to the marine environment. The video ends with a call to action for all of us, from fishermen to consumers, from regulators to environmental organizations, to work together to protect the ocean and its precious resources. Everyone can contribute to protecting the ocean with small but meaningful actions. The ocean is not only a place to provide food but also an important part of the global ecosystem. Protecting the ocean is not just about protecting an industry. It is also about protecting our future, our children's future, and the planet. The video delivers a powerful and emotional message, reminding us that the ocean is an integral part of life and needs to be protected and preserved forever. One factor that could be emphasized more is the role of local communities in protecting the ocean and sustainable development. Many local organizations in Alaska have taken the lead in adopting environmental protection measures, such as encouraging fishermen to use environmentally friendly fishing equipment, organizing coastal cleanup campaigns, and educating the community about the importance of protecting the ocean. Success stories from these initiatives can highlight the significance of protecting natural resources not only in the short term but also to ensure future generations. Community initiatives help spread the spirit of environmental protection and help people realize that individual contribution can also make a big difference. The role of the government in regulating and promulgating marine conservation policies is indispensable. The video can go into more detail explaining fishing regulations, annual catch quotas, and government-protected conservation areas. Collaboration between governments and fishermen is key to ensuring that conservation measures not only protect the environment but also benefit fishermen economically. These policies not only create a strong regulatory system, but also give fishermen the confidence that they are working in a protected and sustainable industry. Education about marine sustainability is an important part of ensuring that both fishing communities and consumers understand the importance of protecting the ocean. The video could highlight educational programs in Alaska schools. Where children are taught about the importance of protecting fish stocks and the impact of climate change on marine ecosystems. In addition, holding workshops and forums with fishermen, scientists, and environmental organizations could also be part of a long-term strategy to raise awareness in the community. These efforts must go beyond words and must be translated into concrete actions to protect the marine environment. One factor that cannot be overlooked is the role of consumers. Videos can encourage consumers to choose seafood products with sustainability certifications, such as those from the Marine Stewardship Council, MSC. This not only ensures that fish are harvested responsibly, but also encourages business. Businesses and fishermen to comply with environmental protection standards. By making responsible consumption choices, consumers directly contribute to the conservation of marine resources, helping to reduce pressure on ecosystems and supporting sustainable fishing practices. Finally, videos can address the global challenges facing the fishing industry, from climate change to plastic pollution in the ocean. These challenges affect not only Alaska but all fishing communities around the world. However, alongside these challenges are great opportunities for developing new technologies. Green and initiatives, and international cooperation to protect the ocean. The video could end with a general call to action for everyone in the world, that the life of the ocean depends on us, and that we need to act together to protect the marine environment. With these extended contents, the video will not only provide insight into the lives of Alaskan fishermen, but also convey a strong message about the responsibility to protect the marine environment. This helps to create a deeper connection between the audience and the ocean, as well as a call to action from both local and global communities to protect this precious resource.